Welcome to Leesburg Today's Daily Update for November 29th. I'm Samantha Bartram. The case against the man accused of killing his wife in September is now headed into the hands of a Loudoun grand jury. 61-year-old Stephen Combs Lafleur is accused of killing his wife, Catherine Ann Combs Lafleur, at the couple's home off Lime Kiln Road south of Leesburg, September 18th. Combs Lafleur called authorities to his home, claiming his wife died from a fall. That's the same story Combs Lafleur gave to Sheriff's Office investigators. He claimed he had fallen off a ladder on the covered porch of the couple's home and found his wife lying next to him with a head wound. In testimony given today during a preliminary hearing in family court, Combs Lafleur said at the time of the fall, his wife was still alive and screaming, and that he believed her wound to be fatal. He then struck her twice in the head with a hammer. Attorneys for Combs Lafleur argued the Commonwealth had not met the burden for showing probable cause for a first-degree murder charge, but Judge Pamela Brooks noted that the photos from the autopsy spoke for themselves. If the grand jury hands up an indictment, the case could go to trial next year. Also on the public safety front, authorities are investigating an armed robbery that took place over the holiday weekend in Sterling. According to the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office, 2 employees were inside the Spice Bazaar convenience store on Cascades Parkway around 6:30 p.m. Sunday when 2 men wearing white hooded sweatshirts and carrying knives entered the store and demanded cash from the register. The first suspect was described as being approximately 6 feet tall with a thin build. He was wearing a white hooded sweatshirt with a print on the front and dark-colored jeans. The second suspect was described as being approximately 5 foot 8 inches tall, 140 to 160 pounds, and was also wearing a white hooded sweatshirt with pockets and dark jeans. Anyone with information regarding the case is asked to contact investigator Kay Poland at 703-777-0475. Callers wishing to remain anonymous may contact Loudoun Crime Solvers at 703-777-1919. A cash reward of up to $1,000 is offered if information provided leads to an arrest and indictment. In political news, Leesburg Supervisor Kelly Burk will officially announce Saturday that she will seek a second term on the Board of Supervisors representing the town. Burk, a Democrat, served on the Leesburg Town Council prior to being elected to the board in 2007. To date, no one has announced plans to seek the Republican nomination for the Leesburg seat. Burk's announcement leaves only 2 incumbents who have not announced their intentions for 2011. Supervisors Lori Waters, Sally Kurtz, and Vice Chairman Susan Klimek-Buckley have already confirmed they will not seek re-election next year. Chairman Scott K. York and Supervisors Eugene Delgadio and Jim Burton have already launched their campaigns. Finally, the community is invited to attend tomorrow's presentation by Governor Bob McDonnell's Lyme Disease Task Force beginning at 9:30 a.m. at Patrick Henry College in Purcellville. The event is the first of 2 public hearings designed to gather information about the accuracy of diagnostic tools and efficacy of treatments for Lyme disease. The task force panel, comprised of physicians, patient representatives, state health and wildlife officials, veterinarians, and other key professionals, will attempt to raise awareness of Lyme and aid Virginia residents and medical practitioners dealing with the disease. In addition to this and a second round of expert testimony, a series of 5 geographically organized forums will be conducted to gather information from Lyme patients and caregivers. Those forums will be held throughout 2011 in Northern Virginia, Richmond, Roanoke, and Harrisonburg. The testimony of the expert hearings and interviews will then be developed into recommendations for McDonnell's consideration. All hearings are free and open to the public. Tomorrow's session takes place from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the gymnasium at Patrick Henry College in Purcellville. For further information, visit the National Capital Lyme and Tick-Borne Disease Association website. For more on these and other stories around our community, visit us online at leesburgtoday.com.